More homes in Rancho Palos Verdes have had their power shut off because of shifting land.
Yeah, we have team coverage this morning. Rick Montanez is live with how residents are reacting, and Mark Liu will walk us through the areas at risk. We want to start, though, with Rick. And Rick, the people living there were not given much notice ahead of the shutdown.
Yeah, Jamie Rudabay, they found out about this on Saturday. There was a warning that was sent out at the end of July that this is a possibility, but that confirmation came over the weekend. So now we see some deputies stationed outside of the Portuguese Bend neighborhood here because 140 homes in this neighborhood are without power right now. And the community is really looking at this as a major crisis for what is happening here in this neighborhood. And by the end of today, another 105 homes are set to lose power. This is according to SoCal Edison, which says the decision to cut power was not made easily, but it came after some land movement last week damaged power equipment and sparked a small fire. Of the homes that are set to lose power today, some of those outages, we're told, are temporary, but for 20 of them, power will be shut off indefinitely. These are homes in part of the Seaview community, which is seeing some of the worst damage. Warnings, as I mentioned, came on July 31st that this was all a possibility, but SoCal Edison made it official on Saturday with 140 homes losing power over the weekend. That sent homeowners scrambling to try and install generators or find a new place to stay.
I just came back from Home Depot, buying a few things that I need. Ordered a generator yesterday from Costco. It's going to take a few days for it to arrive.
Please help us. Why do you think it's okay to ignore us? We have lost everything, and we are not rich. We are working professionals.
That woman's calls for help out to Governor Gavin Newsom. That also came from County Supervisor Janice Hahn, who was speaking at a news conference yesterday saying that she's secured $5 million for the city of Rancho Palos Verdes to help in the response to what is happening here. But she's also echoing what a lot of these neighbors are saying. Some of them, you might remember, lost gas service a month ago. So this is all piling up for them. And of course, the frustration is growing as things continue to worsen out here. Let's go inside to Mark Liu at the desk with more information on exactly where this is all happening. Mark, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Rick. As you said, this community under an incredible amount of stress. They have lost their gas service, then their sewer service, and now, as you mentioned, their power service as well. Now, we've been following this here at the desk as this story has been developing. Let me take you out to my screen and show you where this is happening. So you're looking at a website called pvpready.gov. This is a website that's put together by the local city governments in the Palos Verdes Peninsula area. Now, what you're looking at here, this yellow area is the area that is under the most stress. These are areas that are all listed as evacuation warnings because as of September 1st, that's yesterday, many of these homes lost their power potentially indefinitely. They're not going to get their power back on anytime soon, and it's all because of landslide movement here on Narcissa Drive. And right here is the Wayfarers Chapel. That's that famous chapel that's been there for a very long time. They've been disassembling it piece by piece to move it out of the area. Now, Portuguese Bend is this area that's right here, and all of these communities, as Rick had been talking about, they've lost their power, but there's another community down here to the south that also is under potentially going to have these same problems, and it's because of landslide movement here. This is Dauntless Drive, and it was actually in spring that heavy rains damaged a huge part of Dauntless Drive. I've got some video to show you of what that looks like. You can see here the very severe damage. 2 homes had already been red tagged in this area due to those heavy rains in February. But, the entire area of Portuguese Bend in July, they lost their natural gas service in August. There was a giant sewage leak here, 10,000 gallons of sewage spilled, so they lost a lot of their sewer service. And now, as Rick had mentioned, it's indefinite power loss for these areas because of this landslide movement that city officials can't seem to do anything about because of how massive it is. We're going to keep following this, let you know about changes in this community as they become apparent. Until then, that's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Mark, thank you. And joining us now with more on this is Rancho Palos Verdes Mayor John Cruikshank. Thanks so much for being here with us again on this Labor Day. First of all, the gas shut off, now people's electricity. This has never been done before, but SoCal Edison says it's necessary. What are you saying to all of the residents who are angry about this decision?
Well, clearly the residents are angry because of the short notice. And the reason they were given short notice is because Edison says that they discovered a line that was in thick vegetation that wasn't on their radar. They weren't watching those lines. What we say to residents are that we're on their side. I was out with the city manager on Saturday. We were meeting with all the residents there. We devised a plan to be able to keep the sewer system, which actually runs on power, to continue to be working, because that's the reason they would have to evacuate, is because the sewer system would no longer be working, and so that's up and running for them. The other thing is that we want to make sure our residents know that there are resources for them. We're opening the Ladera Linda Community Center for them for resources, so we're with them every step of the way. We're just surprised that Edison made this move so quickly.
It is such a tricky situation with everything that's happening. Can you update us on the state and federal assistance? Have you been in contact with Governor Gavin Newsom?
Well, on August 6th, when we had our gas situation where the 135 homes lost gas service, we had written to the governor to declare a state of emergency for that sudden shutoff. And the reason for that request was so that the individual residents can get financial help to help them convert over to electric power. And so we have not heard back from the governor in regards to that specific request. That was all the way back on August 7th when he received that letter. And the reason that we need the state of California and the governor to be involved with this is because with him declaring that state of emergency, our residents will have the ability to get off grid and be able to be in their homes and not have to rely on Edison, which is now shutting off power in all these neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's such a scary situation for homeowners. What happens to people's insurance now? What happens to their home values? What about people who are trying to sell their homes right now?
Oh, that's a big question. So probably most people realize that there is no landslide insurance, and this is all being caused by a slow-moving landslide. In relative terms, people usually think of landslides as a sudden thing that happens where a number of homes and roads get buried. This has been going on since the 1950s, but it's just the last couple of years where it's been moving so much. I can't imagine this would be a very good time to be trying to sell your home, just because of all the national coverage that we're seeing and everyone's seeing. And so it's a very difficult time for homeowners. We have a lot of senior citizens that are up in that area too. And that's really all they have is their homes up there. And so our hearts really break for all of them.
Well, what's your best piece of advice for people going through this right now?
Well, we're a strong believer in community. We know that the neighborhood and all the people that are there want to help one another. I would say that if you feel like you need help, please not only reach out to the city of Rancho Palos Verdes, but reach out to your neighbors. That's a resourceful community out there, and you know, they don't typically rely on government for much. And so I would say just continue to stay strong, but if you need help, make sure you ask for it.
All right, Mayor John Cruikshank, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.